Adopt Me might be adding an admin abuse event. For any of you who don't know what admin abuse is, basically, an admin goes and joins the game and does completely random stuff. Popular games such as Grow a Garden have been doing their own admin abuse events for multiple months. And that's what managed to go and get Grow a Garden to get the world record for the most people in one game. Basically, the concept behind the admin abuse is all of these rare items would then become in stock. And these sort of events are what's going and getting the record-breaking numbers for these games. The exact same concept has been used in games such as Steal a Brain Rot, which allowed them to go and get 10 million people in their game at once. So is Adopt Me planning on going and adding admin abuse events? Let me investigate. Now you see these other games are going and getting 10 million people when they go and do an admin abuse event. So we asked Adopt Me if they'd go and do one. Let me go and show you the response. A bunch of YouTubers are in this group chat with some of the creators behind Adopt Me, including myself and Jesse, the person behind the weekly news at the game. Jesse basically asked us some questions and wanted to find out some information on what the creators thought would go and help improve the game, which led to us going and coming up with a bunch of ideas and concepts of what we want Adopt Me to go and add. To start off, Jesse asked if they should go and change the format of how the weekly news videos goes and works. They kind of don't want to reveal every single brand new pet all at once, because then people won't be as excited when they join the game. Which does slightly make sense, people like to go and join to find out the surprise. And if Adopt Me goes and posts absolutely everything, then some people just think, hey, what's the point of joining? Now how's this got anything to do with admin abuse? Well, let me go and explain. I stated, lots of games are doing admin abuse events, that would be good, and I said that to Jesse. But I'm not the only creator who mentioned this. Since Adopt Me asked a bunch of the creators, practically every single creator responded with some sort of similar concept. Such as Kristen Plays, who said admin commands, or secret pet drops during events updates would be huge on hype. Not revealing all the pets would also build hype and make people wonder. Kristen thinks that revealing everything before the update releases causes some players not to run to the game to see what it is, as they already know what's happening. And then they gave an example: imagine a special effect to all of your pets that you get for being within the first 1 to 3 hours. Adding some kind of limited time perk for 48 hours so players can show off they were there during the update. So say for example, you go and get the brand new pet, let's say it's a new bad dragon. If you go and get the new bad dragon within the first 3 hours, then it would go and be sparkly. Or it would go and have like some sort of special effect to it that shows you got one of the special versions. Now Jesse did actually go and respond to this. He said they did a secret pet drop day 1 of the Ren update, which is true. On day 1 of the Ren, every single player could have obtained that pet completely for free by just logging in. And then everyone got mad at Adopt Me for not going and disclosing this information that on day 1 it was free. Yeah, I thought it was free for everyone throughout the whole week, so I guess maybe a bit of clarity could have been a bit more helpful on that one, because I thought every day for the week you would have been able to go and get the Ren for free, but apparently it was only for the first 24 hours players could have got the Ren for free by just checking their mailbox, which was interesting. And yeah, I can see why that backfired a little bit, as people were a bit grumpy that they then had to spend 1,400 bucks to go and get the pet. Well, if you logged in on day 1, you would have got it for free. But Jesse also said it's something that's on their mind lately, and you've seen me playing with the idea through these drops that we've got the functionality for. I don't really know what that means, to be honest, but I guess they're like playing with the giving free items sort of thing. For example, going and getting like all that free furniture by getting it in your mailbox or getting the free Ren. They're definitely going and testing things out. And he called the legendary Lizzie also responded asking about admin abuse. The admin abuse is huge right now. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult inside of Adopt Me. Surely something could be spawned in the servers in the first hour, or extra effects added, just something. They like Kristen's idea of the pet effects, but maybe some special rain or potions that fall from the sky that we can collect to put on our pets. I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, it probably is possible. If Grow a Garden can just make random things happen with like cutscenes, it's definitely possible. Now, some admin abuse events that I think are definitely possible include going and just giving players stuff for free. Maybe like for 2 minutes, just give everyone like the small gifts for free. Just like random small things that people like aren't majorly crazy, but just do it. Or maybe for 10 minutes that the moon egg will then be half price or something. Or maybe everyone before the moon egg leaves, they all go and get a free moon egg by going and being in the event. And maybe like some sort of cutscene happens that the Aztec egg's here and everyone gets a moon egg. Or everyone gets an Aztec egg. Some sort of admin abuse. Now, what is really successful in the whole admin abuse concept is that people live stream it. Big YouTubers, CookieCutter, and they even go and get celebrities to go and join in on these admin abuse events. For example, Taylor Swift's boyfriend is crazy. There's so many big celebrities going and doing it. So what Adopt Me could go and do is go and get a bunch of YouTubers to do admin abuse. In fact, if they invited me, I would make sure that everyone had a cookie in their inventory that was playing online at the same time. See, in Grow a Garden, they did admin abuse and they just give people stuff in their inventory. Or they'll stock rare items. Imagine they stock like a special item for like 1 minute and it goes and gives you some cool stuff. Or they go and give us some age up potions. Now, Jesse did respond to this big suggestion, saying thanks for the feedback. It definitely aligns with a lot of the discussions that they've been having recently internally. Now, what does that mean? That means Jesse is considering absolutely every single concept that has just been stated. Which means, likelihood is, we might be going and getting some form of admin abuse event inside of Adopt Me in the near future. As of what it will incorporate, we can't tell you. Well, I don't actually know, and Adopt Me probably won't tell us until the event actually happens, as they kind of want these things to go and be secretive. Now, if Adopt Me does go and do some admin abuse events, I will be live streaming this thing, because I think that would be so cool. So you can let us know in the comment section, what would you like to see Adopt Me go and do in the admin abuse event? Because obviously Adopt Me is wanting to go and take on a bunch of feedback and see what they can go and do to improve their game to hopefully go and get millions to 10 million players like all of these other games that are going and doing admin abuse. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know in the comments section, and maybe Adopt Me is watching this video and they might read your comments, but I don't know. The sort of admin abuse events that we get in Grow a Garden include going and getting special mutations. Basically, they'll go and do cutscenes, they'll go and provide special weather events, where it goes and gives a special mutation to everyone in the server. Or in some occasions, some of these things include literally just directly giving people a pet. For example, the cooked owl pet, all you had to do was be on the game when this event came out, and everyone would have got that pet completely for free. Whoa, good things in stock, okay. Like, in an admin event, they'd go and restock this like 10 times, for example. It's just really rare to normally find. The thing is, Adopt Me doesn't really have like a shop where things are rare necessarily, because the stuff in the shop is just like the same egg. So the only thing they could do is bring back eggs, but Adopt Me would never go and bring back an egg, so they're gonna have to come up with some sort of limited time event. Maybe they'll make an admin abuse egg, where the only way to get it is by during these events. There's literally like millions of things that Adopt Me could go and do that I could probably just list for like 10 years straight that have pretty fun ideas and concepts that I think Adopt Me should personally go and add. But I guess we're gonna find out eventually once Adopt Me goes and does one of these events, and hopefully, maybe I'll be able to go and host one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the button on the screen to go and watch another Adopt Me video that I think you'd enjoy to go and watch next. And subscribe, we're trying to get to 1.1 million, so press the subscribe button right now.